All right, man. I'm gonna get comfortable this episode because I tend to get a little stiff, you know. But I'm trying to chill in this back corner. Not a lot of room on this couch up here. You know what I'm saying?
Don't get stiff next to me.
Yeah, that's kind of a private situation.
No, I said I sit stiff.
But,
Oh yeah, that's what you said. We got. It's recorded.
I didn't say my stiff.
It's recorded.
This the Buffalo experience, I know that you be hearing this. If you never heard of it, you must be delirious. Tapping if you're serious, we working if you're curious. Experience in Buffalo, sit down and enjoy the show. Let's go. This the Buffalo experience.
let's go. Buffalo.
Yeah, I know that you be hearing this. Let's go, let's go. It's a podcast.
Let's go, Buffalo.
It's a podcast. This the Buffalo experience.
Let's go, Buffalo.
Yeah, I know that you be hearing this.
This is the Buffalo Experience podcast. I'm rolling with Big Dave.
I'm Moteeks, and we got our special guest here
I'm Justin Ferraccio.
from Just in Case Party Rentals.
Oh,
That's what this shirt is right here, man. That's his logo, phone number. But we want to start off real quick before we get into talking about Justin.
It's justincasepartyrentals.com.
There you go.
That's all you need to know.
But no, what we were gonna say is we tried some Lovejoy pizza. It's a local pizzeria in Buffalo.
Yep.
Shout out Lovejoy Pizza, right? One of your spots. You
Right here, if
suggested
you
it.
guys
Yeah.
look.
I'm Justin. I was born and raised in Lovejoy in Buffalo, so I am from Buffalo. This is the Buffalo Experience podcast, and we have some of the best wings in Buffalo. You guys rate wings all the time, but these are some of the best wings in Buffalo.
All right.
And
Yeah, definitely.
there's some Lovejoy wings. I don't know. I love their pizza too, but I'm a fat boy. Get in the comments. Because my boy from Wally's was here on the podcast too, and yeah,
He got torched.
I guess he got tortured in the comments about being fat. So like, I used to lift weights too, by the way. But we don't have to get into that in this podcast.
I used to lift weights.
Oh my god.
That's awesome, man. Yeah, man. We went over to Lovejoy Pizza, you know. Buddy here is from Lovejoy, so we had to try it out. He suggested it. Food's delicious. Honestly, the atmosphere there was great. We got entered in. I could have swore that I knew that owner the way he was talking to us, man. He was treating us really good, man.
Oh.
He gave us a couple free slices because he knows Justin. It was honestly altogether a great experience. Like that alone, like I'm rating their pizza better just because the experience with going and getting the food. So
Yeah, I used to deliver pizzas there. We freaking
used to deliver pizzas for Wally's too.
I mean,
that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm talking about. Wally's.
Oh, I was talking about Lovejoy.
Yeah, it's how you know Rich.
when I was
I know.
when I was a kid, we actually used to get from Lovejoy literally at least once a week.
Oh yeah, Lovejoy's.
So
Yeah, I still get Lovejoy's once a week, pretty much. I'm fat. I'm a lovable teddy bear. I'm a nice guy.
I would say definitely the bear part, but I don't know about the rest of that.
No, listen. I'm chill. You're about to get me canceled saying crazy stuff. Well,
We're
like, I
honestly
am not a
talking-
bear. They can't be going on podcasts and saying that stuff. First thing, you're stiff, and then now I'm a bear.
all right. So
There's 3 men on the couch.
all right. So just
All right. All right, so let's start the episode.
We're gonna actually get into the episode. So obviously you're the owner of Just in Case Party Rental and some other stuff that we'll talk about in a few minutes, but Just in Case Party Rental was like the main focus of what we're kind of talking and whatnot, and I wanted to ask you a little bit more about it. Like, where's it located? Can you tell the people?
Okay, so I started Just in Case Party Rentals like about 6 years ago. Out of Lovejoy, out of my mom's garage, and then I didn't like her yelling at me, so I moved out like 2 weeks later into my own warehouse and stuff. And so I was like, oh, I gotta pay rent, so started renting out more and more bounce houses and entertainment things, and then it just kind of grew from there. The real story is I was born and raised in a carnival. I was born at Sisters. 2 weeks later, I was in the Gulf of Mexico. I got a call that gotta change the story up a little bit here. I don't know. So I used to tell it the old way, but now I gotta tell it the new way. So I went to the I was 2 weeks old in the Gulf of America, and then, like, I think that's also kind of messed up because I don't think you're supposed to do that with babies. Like
What?
newborn, like take a newborn that's 2 weeks old and bring him to the Gulf of like America. And then when they were born in Buffalo, like, aren't you supposed to wait before you travel with babies? I heard like that. I don't,
Probably, yeah.
yeah.
So.
So
I don't know.
I don't know. Either way, we were carnies. So then, like, at 3 months old, I was in the in the Rose Bowl parade in California. So I still get around, but
You said
Yeah.
at 3. How old were you?
I was at 3 months old. I was in
You were in a parade?
California, in the Rose Bowl parade in California. It's a big
At
parade.
3 months old.
Yeah, and I
Jeez.
was born in Sisters though. So like,
Yeah.
my mom's from here. My dad's from Kentucky. It gets crazy, but so I have a lot of roots here. But I was born and raised in the carnival, so I grew up in the entertainment industry.
Hey, them
And I
carnies,
worked-
they sleep with each other, man. That's the only way to get around, right?
What?
Isn't that were your parents carnies?
Yes.
Yeah, so they slept together because they were bored.
Listen, I'm pretty sure that's
I'm
what
pretty sure
carnies
most
do all
people
day.
sleep with each other because they're bored.
They
Yeah,
run their
But
games.
of course, like, your mom and dad were in the carnival,
Well,
and like they had a
That's-
baby
you know,
on the
that's
road.
That's literally why there's so many babies during COVID, because people are just like, "Oh, I'm bored. Let's like."
Yeah, that's true. I guess.
Not wrong. You're not wrong.
But the
So-
carnies, that's a different lifestyle, man. Like, you're on the
all
road like all day,
I
every day.
I started my business during COVID. All I did was learn.
So, all right. So Justin, I'm gonna just bring this back. I love what we're talking about right now. But I asked you where Justin K's Party Rental was located,
I don't even
and
smoke.
that was like 5 minutes ago.
He asked you one question.
We
bro.
heard about where he was
I
at
was like,
3
I was
years
born in Sisters. I was
just
transferred to the
found out
Gulf
he was
of
at the
America
Rose
at
Bowl
3
at
years
3
old.
months.
I
You're
was,
like, oh, where's the address of the business? I was like,
Yeah.
oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Listen, I don't know how to do.
Where you
I don't do,
located
I
now?
don't do
I can tell you where I
podcasts
was
with
born.
friends for a reason.
We got
no, this is great. This is great.
They drugged me before I did this.
Yeah, I drugged you. Let me tell you about it. You drugged yourself, my guy. No, yeah. Tell us a little more about your business, though.
Yeah, I'll tell you about my
where
business
You're
with
where you're located.
So I actually had I had a few questions to ask you about your business. First of all, I'm going to ask you for the third time, where the is your business located, bro?
I can't even do this.
I'm actually crying. So, like, my eyes are wet. They're damp.
right.
So, yeah, where's your business located?
1560 Harlem Road.
This is why he called himself a teddy bear. He laughs like Winnie the Pooh.
Oh God.
All right, where's your business
So,
located? What do you do?
1560 Harlem Road, was that
Yeah.
what you said? Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So me and Motique's actually both, in the past came and helped you out with the business or whatnot. So we kind of seen you grow and all that. But
Oh.
I kind of wanted to ask you what was like your favorite story of like setting up a bounce house or a game or whatnot, which, obviously for people that don't know, that's what he does is among other things, all the bounce houses and
I like them all, man. Like, honestly, I don't have a favorite story. What's
the
I said,
We're looking for
like, my
funny.
favorite customer is probably Music is Arts and Robbie Takak, like locally.
yeah.
Like, he's cool. I've done so many crazy events. Like, I love my job in general. Like,
Yeah,
I have
fuck
fun. I work in the entertainment industry. I have fun. I do bounce houses, dunk tanks, foam machines, mini golf, carnival games, tents, tables, chairs, concessions, you name it. We even do a lot of sub rentals with a bunch of different people in Buffalo.
He even does cornhole. You got
yeah,
like what, 12 cornhole
I have
sets?
I have 52 cornholes.
52? I thought you had like a little stack of them, bro.
No,
52? Damn.
Yeah, we do cornhole tournaments if you're looking into stuff like that.
I did not know you had 52, bro. I thought you just had a stack of them in the back. Wow. Yeah, his warehouse is jam packed from the ground up. Like,
I can fit more in there. But anyways, so we do all kinds of different entertainment stuff. I can do other things too, like staging, all kinds of like etc. Like I was born and raised in a carnival. I've worked for other entertainment companies my entire life, so this is all I do. I live and breathe party rentals. I don't act like an animal like this in front of your kids. I don't go crazy on the phone, but you get me in front of my friends or you get me comfortable, and I'm gonna say. So, it's chill, but for the most part, I don't even really answer the phones. I got sales guys. I don't, you know what I mean? I don't even do the deliveries anymore because I got delivery guys that do all that stuff. So
right, but like,
I focus more on building the business. But as far as good stories, like
like crazy, you could be like crazy stories. Could be like, wow, you can't believe that happened.
Well, I've done jobs for the Bills. I've done stuff for the freaking for this. We're doing stuff for the Bisons every Sunday and stuff now for the home games for Kids Day.
Wow.
All the home games coming up this summer for if you got kids, bring them over to the Bison Stadium. Don't tell them about this podcast and me doing this, but no, seriously. But we told you this is gonna be a good episode. No, I don't know what else. Oh, so back to me. Whatever. So I do all the tents for the Erie County Fair for the most part. Not a lot of the big ones, but like all the small ones and vendor tents. I do a lot of those. What else? I don't know. Like I do work with all the schools. Like I said, don't cancel me.
No, Dave wants to know if he's asking, like, do you have a story that you'd want to tell us about? Like, one day I was setting up and
there's like some crazy
I stepped in a pile of dog shit and then, I don't know, something funny. I don't know if you could think of like a funny story that's just appropriate.
Dude, I could tell you more horror. You know what's up?
Yeah, what was the worst?
No. Like you just like people in general remember more bad things than good things. So I can tell you more up stories.
Yeah.
About my shitty ass customers sometimes. But I love everybody, but like sometimes people suck. So like we can all agree on that. I don't care. Like so
anytime someone's got to dish out some money, it could
No, it's not even just that.
It's people spending their money, and if they get aggravated or something, and now you got to deal with a pissed off customer.
It's not even it. It's like some of the inconsiderate things people do. I don't even care. Like I can deal with, you know what I mean, if we mess up or whatever. But like some of the why would you leave your water hose on all night after while you're using the slide? Like, did you got drunk and forgot, turned it off, but left the hose on?
Oh, so the slide just flooded, dude.
Oh yeah, like
bruh.
So like
those things are already so heavy.
Things like that, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It just starts like, oh, that sucks. But like, I don't get mad at things like that because it's some things like are inevitable. But like,
people make
obviously
mistakes
there's
too,
like some there's like all kinds of crazy things. Like, I'm not even gonna get into it, but yeah, it's like good things. Every time I go set up a bounce house and the kid gets happy, I save so many different parties or last minute. There's all these different scams on Facebook and the internet. So it's like I have so many more positives in this business than in the negatives. That's why I'm still in business. I teach people. I have like one of the largest YouTube channels in the industry.
Mm-hmm.
Don't cancel me on there either. No, I'm just kidding. They know. They know I'm wild too. Don't worry.
Yeah. Tell us about the channel though. What's it called? You know what is that?
It's called Party Rental Knowledge. I teach tips. My name's Justin, and I'm from Party Rental Knowledge. And I teach tips and tricks in the party rental industry.
So that was actually part of the next question. Is like, where did you get the inspiration for the Party Rental Knowledge page and like just your
Oh,
whole social
so-
media
Dude,
approach?
well, Adam's not from Buffalo. He
Because
went.
if you know,
he went to UB.
Justin, or if you don't know him, you might have seen some of his like promotions and stuff like that. Like I've literally been out with my mom and I heard like one of his ads on the radio, and
Yeah.
so he's got a lot of reach when it comes to promotion. But
Yeah.
I kind of wanted to figure out like where, you know what I mean? What,
That reminds me. Sorry.
what your inspiration was to start like the PRK. You know what I mean? Like that's a different avenue that most people don't really.
Okay, so I was basically starting my business and was like, oh, I don't know shit about taxes. And there was this dude on the internet that was talking a lot about starting his company and more like, just running a tent business. He doesn't do any bounce houses or entertainment, but he was in New York State. He's like, he's over in Utica in Rome. He's the biggest the tent guy. So I don't want people in Buffalo starting companies like mine. So I will take you out. Don't be doing it over here.
We won't say no names.
I'll teach everybody. But yeah, exactly. I'll teach everybody or that sees this podcast, or if you want to move to a different place or yada yada. But I'm coming for you if you're in this area. I'm competitive. No, I'm chill. I work with a lot of different companies in the area. But what was the question again? Oh, so why did I start PRK?
Yeah.
So yeah, I started.
Where you get the inspiration for?
Well,
Or,
no,
like, why'd you start? Yeah.
Well, YouTube. There's a bunch of YouTubers on there doing things on the internet, and I was just like, oh, I'm learning from a YouTuber, and he got me to go on camera with him the one day and teach people about bounce houses on his channel, and then I was like, oh, maybe I could teach people about stuff, and then I was like, oh, well, I know a lot about this. I learned even more and more as I was going. Like, you learn as you teach.
Yeah.
And I hated talking about how this is how you roll a bounce house. And, you know what I mean? And stuff like that. So that's actually some of the content we're going to be putting out now because it's what people want. But what I wanted to do is just run my mouth on the internet and teach people like all the crazy things that I was doing. And it started working. And people started listening to it, and I guess it was like, oh, this dude's obsessed with the entertainment industry, and I just kind of kept going hard and harder, and just, I don't know, I didn't sleep, because I was like, oh, well, I could make a bunch of money doing this. I was like, this is my ticket. If you see you see it, you gotta go for it. So I was just like, oh, I just went for it, because there wasn't anybody in this niche on YouTube, and like this podcast is for Buffalo. It's a niche. Like, I'm talking about a national thing, but I did this. Like, I started it technically when I was living on North Street downtown, and then I started going crazier, and then I moved into my own apartment and basically just didn't sleep there, I slept there, but that's about all of that, and worked on the internet. I didn't step foot in my living room for a year. And just, you know what I mean? I didn't use my kitchen for like 8 months. I was like, oh, this is nuts. So I
Just sitting in the office.
Yeah, so I freaking ended up looking for after that, I got a studio, and I've been in a studio for the past oh Jesus, it's been like 5 years. I'm also looking for a house. So if you're a real estate agent or something, like I gotta look for something bigger, but I don't know. I'm thinking about. I'm probably gonna be building like a tiny house on some land, like in an undisclosed location. My competitors aren't gonna get from this video.
Yo, but seriously though, the PRK though, you got to tell them about your Facebook group though, because that's where the big part is with the PRK.
So
that's huge.
Yeah, I have a Facebook group. There's like 30,000 business owners across the country, and I have it sponsored by a whole bunch of different people in the industry, and there's just a bunch of people in there learning all kinds of different business things from the industry and about the industry, and not like all the things I rent and things that I don't want to rent because I don't want to deal with them. And I teach people that they don't have to deal with things they don't want to do. They can start a party rental company based off their lifestyle and what they own now. Like I said, don't start stuff but I don't. So
Wait, what are we? What are you?
it works, but
'Cause
not
he's
for the
ta-
people. Because this
he-
is for Buffalo.
Yeah, he warned Buffalo people not to start a party rental company, but he's
Oh.
telling them if you want to start, but don't do it in Buffalo. That's what he's saying.
I love everybody in Buffalo until I don't. Let's put it that way. That's how I live life. You know what I mean? But it's like, no, I'm cutthroat out here. It's the first year, and we do well. What do you say? And it's the first year in 6 years we're even doing outbound marketing. So I'm going for other people's business that's possibly watching this. Hello.
Yeah, he's
Hey.
something else, man. I love it.
Hey, business is competitive. You know.
There's nobody, like I said, I have one of the biggest YouTube channels for the, like, you know what I mean, for my potential customers that heard me swearing and saying I was getting stoned before this podcast.
You didn't say that.
I did, unless it was cut.
No, I don't think you said you were getting stoned.
Are you kidding me? This motherfucker gonna be heavily cut. Like,
I'm getting heavily cut.
thought,
I'm gonna get this podcast canceled.
This podcast might get you
I don't know
canceled.
about canceled, but definitely demonetized.
We might not edit this and just
Why?
post it and the shit out of you.
Money, dude.
We
Get
could.
sponsors. Fucking Lovejoy can sponsor us. Come on, what the fuck's going on here? You guys are not thinking. Fuck the fucking views on YouTube. Like, you think the Nelk Boys make money off monetization?
We're trying to get
Hell nah.
sponsors. We're trying to get sponsors. We're
Yeah, we'll get
actually in
sponsors.
talk with some people about getting some sponsorship.
Yeah, sponsor this shit.
Yeah. Actually, that's, you know what? Yeah,
Thank
that's a
you.
good point.
He's talking
So
shit,
thank
but
you
in a
for-
good way.
thank you for Justin.
That's the way he inspires people.
If you
He tells
are-
you you're doing
we're
it
real.
wrong and you need to do it right.
You don't think people in Buffalo say
Honestly, I think what I'm gonna do is instead of cutting him out, I'm gonna bleep him.
Yeah.
You think people at Buffalo don't say beep? That shit would be like Jerry Springer.
this podcast is gonna have more horns in it than a freaking orchestra?
Hi, on today's episode of Jerry Springer, we got Justin from Justin Case Party Rentals.
Hell yeah.
He's gonna start pouring. He's gonna start pouring milk on his head and
Justin?
dipping Oreos in it.
Justin, when it comes to 5-month-old Jaquante, you are the father.
Yeah.
He's probably got about 8 kids across
and
the
here's
country.
his sister.
From
and
here to the
here's
Gulf of
mother's
America.
sister. You're also the father. Her baby. No, it's so bad.
Oh my God! You probably knocked a couple bitches up while you're on the road.
They are lovely women. I don't know about any bitches.
Did I say bitches?
Yeah, he called them too.
Oh man! All right, we're getting off track. So
Oh my god.
no, but seriously, do you? This is just gonna make my job harder.
This is
Dave will
this
be editing this
episode-
for 5 weeks.
Yeah, literally. Yeah, I would be.
I'm gonna
even
crank
know
this
where-
shit out.
I'm gonna be honest. I wouldn't even know where to start with this.
I got you, brother. This isn't a good. This is not a good practice episode for you.
Funny,
I got this one. Don't worry, I'll spend the next week on it.
Yeah,
Don't worry, we'll get
literally.
it out by Sunday.
He's gonna be freaking okay. We're gonna be 2 weeks behind on this
Yeah.
next episode.
No, we're just gonna push Justin to the end of the year.
Something was funny was said. They cut out. Everybody's laughing. They were serious, fast face, and then just suddenly they were all laughing because Justin said.
He keeps pulling the mic away because his laugh is funny as hell. He went.
Yeah, I make noises too.
No, I love it, man.
What's up?
Oh my
No,
God.
but really, is there anything else that you want to say about like PRK though? Like,
No, I don't know.
I feel like you're
it's
so
weird.
involved in it. You don't even. You're probably just like
I don't know. I'm trying to be humble.
you're trying to
it's
have
not
fun.
working.
You're trying to have fun. No, yeah, it's not working. He literally said, "Don't start a business in Buffalo, but I'll teach you how to do it. I'll show you everything you got to do. Just don't do it here."
No, I love business in general. Like, I teach you a lot about business, and you know what I mean, in an area that I'm not making money in. But
He's being very clear. Do not come into his economic territory.
I don't know, it'd be crazy. Like, I heard the Buffalo podcast. You inspired me. I'm like, I'm lose my mind and be like, how many times did I tell you not to do this shit? I'm like,
Not to become inspired by you? Is that what you
no,
just said?
no, not to inspired to start a party rental company in Buffalo, and I said not to do it 10 times.
I think this is actually like a good point to bring up, is obviously Justin is super involved with like business in general. Literally, like so much stuff. He's got. I'm not really gonna get into it, but he's got the bounce house company, and what else you got going on? You got different businesses and
there's PRK. I do like the online education. I do speaking engagements across the country. We got a bunch of different sponsorship stuff. I'm trying to do a video production company, so we're eventually we want maybe rent you some space so we're not in your mom's basement.
This is my house. This is my house. This is my recording studio.
That's what you
in
want.
my
That's
house.
what you want your audience to believe.
No. This is not a basement. I pay taxes on this property. This is my home in Buffalo, New York.
cue the
Ready to watch this?
10 minutes from the city.
cue the
Ray,
voice.
watch this.
Hey, honey.
Ma, hey, can we get some water?
You know what's funny
They're
about
gonna-
that?
you're
He
gonna get
literally
some-
could yell his mom's name and she would come to him with fucking a bottle of water.
Yeah, he's making this on me. Watch, there's gonna be a lady coming here with water in 5 minutes. This is freaking mom.
My girlfriend doesn't answer to mom.
Ma,
Could you imagine if my mom walked in? I'd be so pissed. I'd be like,
Oh my god.
go
I'm
home.
just here-
You need to
I'm
go
here-
home. Bad time.
I'm here to visit.
Bad
Like,
timing.
yeah,
So-
I would pee.
Nah, dude, you literally
So-
live next door to your mother. I don't want to hear it.
I do. I 100% do.
Ma, I need you to do my
I
laundry.
love my ma.
No, Lovejoy is like a little. It's like a little community. They got a little community of like crackheads and like Italians. That's about it.
God.
Literally, like Lovejoy is just
Oh,
like
no, we keep the crackheads out.
no, they be wandering.
Oh, dude, can
They
we
be
talk
wandering.
shit about crackheads? Can we just have
you
half
want
this
to.
episode about talking shit about crackheads in my business, I guess?
Hold on.
Like,
Wait.
Hold on. We can talk
What
shit
does that
about
have to do with your
crackheads.
business, though?
I don't know. I think we should just edit everything out about my business. I'm a vague person that's never been here before, and we just talk shit about crackheads because, and and some of the homeless people.
I don't know. You might get bad exposure.
Nah,
from
listen.
that.
Listen. My whole thing is I'll give anybody food. I am fat. I will feed anybody, but I don't have to give you money because you're standing on the side of the freaking road and you want to go smoke crack.
Fair.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's fair.
I will never disrespect
I don't give them
anybody.
money, but I'll give them like snacks from our business. We've given
Yeah.
out honey buns and shit.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah, bro.
I also
And honestly, most of them take it. They're a lot of them are appreciative, but some of them I hate putting them in a category like they're not people. But some some of the drug addicts that hang out on the corner, they look at you like you're crazy if you hand them some food. Like I'm clearly looking for money, but everyone I've given food to, they take it and they're grateful for it. So I can respect that, you know, because some people are homeless and not on drugs too. You know what I mean? But
What?
there's homeless people that are on drugs too.
Then
mean?
they're legally insane. They should be on drugs.
Okay, well, you're talking about a crackhead compared to someone on like a Xanax or like a.
Hey, I was homeless at one
antidepressant.
point.
Okay, and what were you on?
I wasn't on
ground.
anything.
Okay, then there's something wrong with you.
He had a pillow and a
No,
blanket under a bridge.
I was homeless too at one point, but you weren't homeless
You
for
still are.
long.
No.
How long were you homeless for, Dave?
I mean, technically, till I got my first apartment,
How
it was
long?
like 2 years.
So where were you staying?
I was like couch surfing for a while.
So you never slept in the street.
I never slept in the street. No.
You slept
always
under
had
a
lucky-
bridge,
This
though?
is the whitest.
Didn't you sleep
dude,
under a bridge?
the whitest guy?
Or no?
This is the
You slept in a
whitest.
storage unit.
I slept in a storage
Yeah,
unit,
like-
yeah.
Yeah, all right.
Just because he didn't sleep on the street
Bro,
doesn't mean he wasn't
slept-
homeless.
No,
Listen,
listen. When I say
He wasn't
I
a
was
drug
homeless,
addict on the
when
corner.
I say I was homeless, that means I didn't have a place like a house or apartment to go
Yeah.
to. That doesn't mean I'm not going to make
talking
something
about-
work. You know what I mean? Like
Were you on the corner?
when I was homeless, like I did things like I went and I got a.
Were you on any of these corners?
Like sleeping on a corner?
No, with a sign.
No, never did that.
2 years, and you still didn't pull a sign out.
I never
had
pulled. No.
Dave wasn't a drug addict. He had
No.
friends and
So it's
family
like-
that
so
cared
no,
about him
I'll
and let
tell
him
you
stay on the
exactly-
couch.
I'll tell you- listen, I'll tell you exactly what happened.
I'm not horrible for talking about, like, if you got to pull a sign out, like, those people, like, they're trying to get quick money and drugs. Like, you weren't, dude, you were the
I
whitest
get what you're
version of
saying.
homeless I've ever heard.
The whitest.
What does that
I
even
get what
mean?
you're saying. Like, I get it.
Like,
I don't
it's
get
the
why you
vanilla-
brought race into
here's
it,
Vanilla,
but
white, vanilla,
because
like,
I've
whatever
seen
the hell.
plenty of crackheads that are white and just like filled
No,
on the
no.
corner.
Like, this is like I don't know, dude. It's the most. It's like I don't know how to explain
Listen,
this. Dude.
I'll tell you exactly
like,
what
what-
happened. Like I literally, when I was
You're
19,
not homeless. You were
when I was
couch
19,
surfing. They have a whole name
I
for
got.
it.
Listen, when I was 19, my mom, I was living at my mom's house and whatnot, right? And I went out one time, with a buddy of mine, and while I was out hanging out with my buddy, my mom changed the locks and locked me out. So all I had was everything that I had with me.
Yeah.
All of my clothes, my bedding, dressers, anything that I had of mine, gone. So
Why?
immediately, because my mom was,
Oh, be careful! Your mom watches this.
It
She was
was,
commenting.
it was, we'll
she
say
was
it was a
commenting on the
combination
last
of me and my
podcast
mom because
episode.
I wasn't, I was obviously I was a kid. I was fucking up,
He was smoking
and
weed.
You're not, well, yeah.
He never fucking put a needle in his arm.
It's
He didn't
dude, I
smoke a
had,
crack.
no, I got,
No. I
He
was
wasn't
never,
even. He
Listen,
wasn't even
listen,
smoking. He
listen.
wasn't even sniffing coke, dude.
dude, I got put in a home for
You didn't
smoking
really
weed by
do
my
much
mom.
that wrong, but
My mom put me in a home for smoking
You
weed, and I
deserved
had an
it.
ankle bracelet.
you deserved it.
I deserved
You
it.
were a shitty fucking kid, probably.
I deserved it.
I could see Dave
Yeah.
not being that bad of a
I'm
kid,
the
though.
No,
No,
Dave's
compared
innocent.
to you and Dave as
Yeah,
kids, though.
no,
like,
but I didn't have the ankle bracelet. I was worse.
I knew Justin.
Like,
I
I'm just
knew
being real.
Justin when we
I'm
were
just being
younger.
real. I know.
When I worked my first actual job,
I knew him before. I knew him longer than him.
yeah.
and
And he's known you
Justin
longer
was
than me.
There's so
wild.
many. There's
Justin
so many people.
definitely calmed down a lot.
I'm chill now. I don't.
He's so chill now.
Like all I do.
Starts the episode off.
But yeah,
I'm
so
this is chill, Justin.
This is chill.
You don't want to see past Justin.
Yeah. Past Justice says a lot, not.
All right, can we pause for a second?
yeah.
All right. All right, you gotta leave. No.
I don't know how much business I'll gain or lose from this. Like, we're friends, and I'm gonna say some shit that I don't want on
Yeah.
here.
We're doing this to have fun, but at the end of the day, his company is a really good company, reliable
best.
service. I'm telling you, he's got great workers working for him. He's got a warehouse full of everything you're gonna need. And at the end of the day, we're just doing this to have fun. But also, we want people to see the personal side
Don't
too, though.
judge me
Right.
for saying.
But that's the goal with this podcast is no matter what you do, you own a business, you're a rapper, all that shit. We put that shit aside. We talk about your goals and all that shit and what you do, but we want to see the personal side of people too. At the end of the day, bro, you run a business, but it's not like you are the business. The business is ran by you.
well,
You know what I mean?
Jesus.
You are still a person. You have a personality, bro. So
Yeah. I
long
don't
as
want
you're-
people to
you know?
think I have a shitty personality. Listen, I'm an acquired taste, but my business is great.
it is. I agree. I love your office. I think the office is great. I mean,
I do.
I wear this shirt, I agree. I think your business is great,
Oh.
bro. I mean, you're also my boy too, so obviously it's different. But I think a lot of your customers would agree that they like your business, and
Some of them, when they start swearing, I'll be real Justin. I'll be like, oh, what the fuck's up?
like the customers.
Oh, you
Yeah.
are.
No,
you
I
are.
know. I know. I witnessed
you get-
it a few times.
You get customers that are like that's
Dude,
just
I'm
how they
chill.
are, you know.
I'm chill.
Yeah.
I
But if you get
Excellent.
like a principal of a school and they're very serious, you
some
have
of them,
to.
some of them too. They're all
you know.
people.
But you know what I mean, though. Some people are very serious, though. You know,
No,
so I'm
listen,
sure you get a lot of those customers
I
too.
am the best. My business is the best. We're super thorough. I don't sleep at night because all I'm obsessed is about your people's events. Like literally, this is Buffalo. Like I do I do a lot of stuff for a bunch of high profile stuff. I do stuff for the Bills. I do stuff for Sabres. I do stuff for the Bisons. I do stuff for
Music is arts.
Music is arts.
Yeah.
The bunch of different schools in Buffalo.
Didn't you just get into you got into the silent disco now too, right? That's something that you offer?
Yeah, we do silent disco headphones. And then we do a lot of different stuff. Mini golf, carnival games, concessions. So
What kind of concessions?
popcorn, cotton candy, snow cones.
Snow cones.
Dude, yeah, we should have brought some snow cones in here.
Dude. He didn't bring anything.
Middle of winter. No,
I pulled my shirt out of my closet to wear it.
Oh, I'm also local 10 in the stagehand union. I wore the shout out to local 10. We set up all the concerts at Darien Lake and the arena and et cetera, et cetera. Bunch of other shays. Do stuff over
Didn't you
at
do
the
stuff at the
Buffalo.
Bills Stadium too?
Yeah, we do all.
You did the Kiss concert, right? Wasn't there a Kiss concert
there
at
was
the stadium?
Yeah, and
Wasn't that at the Bills Stadium?
yeah, there was another dude there. I think I don't know who was. My first show was Roger Waters like 10 years ago. But like I don't even pay attention. Like, oh, I get a phone call or a text. I show up to wherever they told me to show up in the text that I agreed to. And then I move a bunch of things around. I'm a grunt there. I like it. I just move, just push boxes and set up stages and decks and all kinds of crazy stuff.
Yeah.
I like it. I don't know. It's really cool.
He's even got a side job just in case if his business fails.
Well, no, that's for the benefits, buddy.
I know, I'm just kidding.
You gotta be in the union for some reason.
Like you said, you've been in that for a while.
Yeah,
so
like 10
it
years.
makes sense.
It's a nice place to be. It's a nice thing to fall back on. I love just having fun. I like traveling a lot.
Yeah.
Even though Buffalo's cool. I get a lot of people that come to Buffalo and are like, oh, your bars are open till 4 a.m.?
So
At least you admit that you're the problem.
all right,
You started it.
all right, motherfuckers, both of y'all. Shut the f- up for a
This
minute.
fat.
He called me a fat
right.
You're the size of the fucking window, bro. What are you
Yeah,
talking
you're the
about?
size of the room, dude. Your fucking mom's basement.
Yo,
You're
literally, he's literally the fucking elephant in the room.
Oh my god.
Look at him looking
I
at
only know.
I'm about to
I
get
only
choked
know,
on
I only know
camera.
real f***ed up things to say, so I can't real. I'm trying to like, oh, I can't say that. Oh, that's too f***ed up. Like, I can't call him an uncircumcised. Like,
No, I'm circumcised. Hey, bitch, are you circumcised?
huh?
Are you?
Huh?
You have
Want
a
to
weird
check? You
dick.
want to check?
No, but we were both. Listen. Both of our
What's up with my dick?
both
You
of our
have a
fore,
weird-
listen,
yeah.
both of our foreskins are probably still at Sisters Hospital. Don't they save them in a jar? I was born in Sisters too.
It's in a priest's.
I was born in Sisters too, so we both share a
Yeah,
foreskin.
maybe they put them on the wall
Hey, your
together and
sisters.
hang them up.
All right, so my name is Rolling with Big Dave,
My name's Motiques.
and we got just in case party rental. I'm sorry, I fucked it up.
Yep.
All right, this is the Buffalo Experience podcast. I'm rolling with Big Dave.
I'm Motiques.
And I'm Justin Ferraccio from Just in Case Party Rentals.
And
Alright.
what else? What else you got going on?
This is take 2 because I f***ed things up the first time and kept swearing.
That's all right. So you got what? The lounge. You got
You did so good. He was doing so good, bro. He just had to. This is take 2. Like, oh, here comes the fucking tears again.
oh my god.
all right, let's go. I got this.
All right,
I'm calm.
all right.
All right. So what else what else you known for? I know you got obviously the Just in Case Party Rentals. You're part owner of the lounge too, right? And
Yes, I own Just in Case Party Rentals. I'm one of the owners of the Roaring 420s Lounge downtown. I own Groovy Foam, Mini Golf on the Go, Light Up Golf. A bunch of them, are mainly just brands doing the same stuff. A lot of it's using the same software, but it looks like I'm 20 different people. But
Yeah.
I do different stuff in different like states and colleges. I also teach people how to start companies. all across the country doing this. I have one of the largest YouTube channels. I have a Facebook group with like 30,000 business owners on it. Not local, so it's national. Don't start a party rental company in Buffalo.
He's
I'll
gonna
get
be
you. I'll
very
get you.
clear of that.
I'll get you.
Yeah. So
He made that clear.
so one of the reasons why we kind of brought you on was because just in case party rental was pretty big. You know what I mean? You got ads on like local radio and whatnot during the summer and different
Can I just say something about the ads that you're talking about?
What?
The one day, me and Ricky were somewhere, or I don't know. I was with somebody, dude, and he pops up on a huge TV screen wherever I am, and it's the news. And Justin's on the news. Justin, we got. Can we find that clip somewhere so we can put it in the podcast?
Which one?
The one where you're holding the you're holding the post. He's holding like a post.
All right, I can be real.
Pole,
I can be real about this.
A pole for a
All
tent.
right.
Yeah.
Back to what I was saying.
He's just holding like 2 poles, and I'm like, what is he? I don't even know what they're talking about. It was like no sound,
Crackheads.
and it's just Justin on the screen. I'm like, what is this Justin on the screen? He's holding like 2 poles, and I'm like, what is going on? So I call him, and I'm like, bro, what? Why are you on the news right now? And then you need to tell us why you were on the news because that was hilarious.
Yeah, the freaking crackheads and freaking BlackRock stole freaking a whole tent of mine right off the front lawn of a church.
Oh yeah,
Like they left everything, but just took all the aluminum poles.
except 2. Or were you just showing an example?
No,
of
I
the
brought
poles?
examples. I was saying crazy. Like,
These ones got blue on it. This one's got purple.
No, it was like, listen, if it's like, you know what I mean? Like, we're all tight knit in Buffalo. We're not gonna rat on our neighbors, but like, yo, screw these thieves out here. They stole out of the front row of the church. Like, I don't want to charge this church. I'll show up and get my own shit. Like, you see a crackhead with a bunch of aluminum, hit me up. Don't call the
Shit.
police.
I literally still have not actually seen that news.
Oh,
like,
they
clip.
wouldn't put that on there.
No. You had it. No. You said that though.
Oh, the lady that
You
was
were
filming
wilding.
was cracking up. I'm funny, I guess.
No, honestly, I didn't. Like I said, I haven't actually seen the clip, but I remember just seeing you on the TV somewhere. I was in a. I don't know where I was, because I don't watch the news, dude. So I know I was in like a
News
public.
a few times.
I was in a public area, and my boy pops up on the screen, and I figured it was just like they're asking you about your business, and then he tells me, "Oh, a couple of crackheads stole a tent off a church," and they're asking about it, right? Was that how the interview happened? Was because they were asking you about the tent getting stolen?
Yeah.
That's so wild, bro. He's just holding 2 poles.
I was talking.
We got some more questions.
Yeah,
for him.
let's get into a little bit more about Justin.
So, how did you get into the party rental business? Like, what's
I was born and raised in the carnival. I was born in Sisters. And like 2 weeks later, I was in the Gulf of America. Is that what we call it now? So, like, I got...
The podcast sucks. I quit.
No.
I'm just kidding.
bro?
Honestly, we just need this. This episode's just gonna be funny.
We should
I don't
just,
care.
We should literally just
We're
have
putting
like,
You should have let me
and
finish it.
sports
I
skin
was
on.
actually doing it the right
we
way.
should just have bloopers at the end.
Dude,
Yeah,
I was
the
doing it
bloopers
the
would be
right way.
Right?
I was doing it the
Dude.
right way. You guys are fucking horrible. Stop interrupting me.
Bro, you've been the worst.
Yeah, he is the worst guest so far.
I feel like
Rich
I'm
was
trying
awesome,
to,
and
I feel
they say Rich.
When did I
Bro.
start? I was like, I was trying to explain that I was born and raised in a carnival.
bro,
in the
I
entertainment
feel like
industry.
I'm trying to fucking herd cats right now. Like, every time I get one,
Yeah.
he's going in the right direction. Another one just jumps over the fence.
Yeah, Adam.
Yeah, no, this is a fucking mess. You need to be put on Adderall.
No, all right, listen.
Like you're a fucking child.
Just fucking let me do the podcast.
So you were a carny, right?
He was
And
a
that
carny.
was your-
Oh,
Fucking
so you
a whore.
were a carny. You still got all your teeth?
Yeah,
Like,
carny. you ever f a game girl under one of the games?
no comment.
No. You needed to answer that question promptly.
More than once? Round 3. I'm going to start over again.
We're not starting over. We're going to keep going.
We just
We're
got to
done.
start over.
We're done with that.
I don't want
We
this
aren't
being
starting
out in
over.
the world.
Well, that's too bad, buddy.
I never signed consent.
We don't need to do that. You're our friend.
I don't want
So
my
seriously-
business name being mentioned in this.
We keep asking you questions, and you keep screwing it up.
I was being real, giving you the whole thing, how I was born in like sisters, and then trying to because I don't know what I was trying to give you a good edit so you could get rid of the old one, and then you started saying this podcast sucks
What does born
animal.
and sisters have to do with getting into the party rental industry?
because I was born in sisters, and 2 weeks later I was in the Gulf of Mexico, and 3 weeks 3 months old.
He called it the Gulf of Mexico.
Oh yeah, it's the Gulf of America
He called
now.
it on Mexico.
Listen, I can't talk because I'm surrounded by. It's soaking into my fucking brain. Like,
So you're born in the
dumbassiness.
Gulf of Mexico.
No. Listen,
Okay.
to answer your question, buddy, because we have to cut this out so many fucking times because Adam keeps talking.
I'm gonna post the full raw footage of this, and you guys can be the judge of that.
Bro.
Oh,
Shut up! You're still
hospital,
talking.
uncircumcised.
Look at him. You're uncircumcised, and you're living in your mom's house. I'm telling you.
Like, I'm about to go get my deed paperwork out so you can see the deed.
We're live.
Yeah, I'm gonna show-
right here from
I'm
Adam's
gonna
mom's
show-
basement.
That's what I'm saying. Dude.
putting
This
a
dude's
roof on-
literally-
I'm putting a roof
why-
on my mom's
you're sitting here
house. Let me
talking,
tell you
you're
about it.
talking all this shit. You're gonna do a podcast from your fucking mom's fucking house.
I'll show you the deed at the end. Wow, this sucks. This sucks.
Clip that.
I don't know. I think we should try getting through some more questions so we can be done with this.
Nah, let me answer the question.
Well, all right.
so I
how
was
did
born-
you get into the How did you get into the party rental business?
I was born and raised in the sisters. Like I was born here in Buffalo, and then I like. All right. I fucking hate.
Oh my
I hate it here.
I was born.
I hate it here.
Bro, no one gives a
Fuck this place.
No
I was
one
born-
cares
Bro,
about the
I'm trying to tell about a good story. You're ruining my joke.
All right, go
It's
ahead.
a joke now, and
All
you're
right.
ruining that shit.
You were born and raised at Sisters Hospital.
Oh my god. I'm laughing so much.
Ah, I'm about to piss my pants.
Hold on. You know when you laugh so
Come
much
on.
that your face hurts? My
Yeah.
face hurts right now.
I wish I could laugh without smiling.
My face hurts. My face hurts from
Stop
laughing.
getting face fucked.
I'm trying not to. God, you laugh like a fucking 5-year-old girl.
Oh,
You laugh like a fucking clown.
yeah, at least I don't have fucking teeth like one. Canceled.
Oh my
Canceled.
god.
So I started like why I started this company, like where I got all the information from, or like what is the fucking question? Say it one more time, because the way you worded it, and the way you want me to answer is two different fucking things.
All right, so the first thing I wanted to ask you was how did you get into the party rental business? Like,
Yeah, so I got into the party rental business because I was born here in Buffalo by my mother and my father were born and raised. My mom and my dad in Washington D.C. in the carnival. So I was born
Okay.
here in Buffalo, and then in sisters, and it's like 2 weeks later I'm in the Gulf of America, we're in Gulf of Mexico,
Okay.
whatever you want to call it
I'm
now.
listening, yeah.
And then at 3 months old in a Roseville Parade in California. Like I was born and raised in the carnival.
Yeah.
And then, like, that's one of the reasons I started the entertainment company and party rental companies, because, like, I've literally been doing entertainment and funny shit from birth. These guys can't breathe because I've been saying too much funny shit, and we're on take 3.
Yep.
Like,
Yep.
so, yeah, like,
Or,
this
like,
is the first
take
question.
29.
This is probably the only one that'll get put in here, because this is the actual good one. But we've done this clip, like, how many times?
This is the 4th time.
Oh, yeah, all right.
Because you mentioned you were born and raised at Sisters Hospital like 4
Yeah,
So-
I lived in the.
Now
So
it makes
I-
sense, though.
so I
I
have another
get that.
question.
Yeah.
Because the Gulf of Mexico, that didn't make. I didn't understand where you were going with that. Because
Yeah, you kept
I don't know.
interrupting me.
I don't know what that has to do with the carnival, though. What is that like? You get what I'm saying? Like,
He's saying he was doing
I
carnival
traveled
stuff.
a lot.
He was doing carnival stuff ever since he was
2
a
weeks
kid.
so you were 2 weeks old, and you were on the road. That's why you went to
Literally,
golf.
yeah,
in
I was
Mexico.
everywhere. Yeah.
Okay, that makes sense now.
Oh, yeah. Thank you for finishing the whole. Let me finish the whole story so it can make sense.
All right, go ahead.
Yeah. Let me answer the question. This
I'm
podcast
listening.
about me. Shut up.
I'm listening. Yeah, no, hey, I'm listening. I'm trying not to laugh anymore because at this point,
it's okay. You can laugh.
if you say you're bored at Sisters one more time, I'm gonna. I'm off camera. I'm gone. I'm gonna take
I
this
don't need
mic
to say
with
it
me, and I'm
anymore.
gonna be over
I
there.
finished it.
All right, yeah, go
I
ahead.
finished it.
So,
as you can see, I've known this dude for too long.
All right, so my next question I was gonna ask you was, what's your favorite part about running like the bounce house business or the rental company?
My favorite part about running it?
Yeah.
I just make people happy, dude. It's fun. Like, it's great. Like I'm the best at what I do. Like, hands down. I'm cocky about it. And I like, you know what I mean? But I'm like, seriously.
Yeah, so you just
I teach people how to start companies like mine across the country.
yeah.
Like I have one of the biggest YouTube channels about doing this stuff. Like I'm local. So like I don't know. Yeah, I mean it's I do education seminar. I have an education seminar in April that I gotta do.
He's a worldwide local.
Yeah, there you go.
I'm national. I don't teach people in other
Oh, not
countries. 'Cause
worldwide. Is it other countries too?
there's a whole bunch of people in other countries that do it, but like America's like got the biggest party, like the biggest part of the industries here.
But do you
like,
have people in your
India's
group
pretty
from,
wild too, but I
do
don't
you have
like,
people in your group from other countries?
Yeah. Yeah,
Oh, okay.
for
So
sure.
you are. It's worldwide. That's
yeah,
cool.
but there's 30,000 people in it, and like 27 of them are in the U.S. So
27,000 of them.
yeah, so it's still like, you know what I mean?
That's still, decent amount of people in different countries though. Like
Yeah.
I'm sure
there's
probably a lot of
yeah.
people in like Canada though.
Yeah, there's probably like another like 1,200 in Canada.
So you probably get people in like
There's a
Europe,
bunch- yeah,
like
there's
all over.
yeah, there's a lot
Europe
of people in
and
the UK too.
UK. Nice. That's cool though. So it is. I was right when I said worldwide. It's not just
Yeah, it's
just
more,
not
they just
national.
kinda,
It's
we don't.
But you're still local. Like all your local business is how your business is running, and then you just
Yeah, it's separate. These are two separate
Yeah.
companies. Like
so it's cool,
Right.
Yeah.
So in your the entertainment rental company, what is your favorite? Because obviously you rent out a lot of stuff. What's like your favorite thing to rent out? Like, obviously I know you don't go out on all your deliveries anymore and whatnot. You got you have a group behind you to handle all the logistics and everything now. But like back when you were hustling super hard and you were doing all the work and setting up everything, what was your favorite thing to set up?
a lot of the hard rides are fun. Mechanical bulls.
That's cool.
Normally,
Mechanical bull.
yeah, and it's always usually a wild party with a mechanical bull, but I wouldn't even rent one of those. I don't even want one of them nowadays. They're not really safe. They don't have a lot of throughput. So if you want, when I do my events, I want people to be able to keep playing with the item. I want as many people that want to play, so everybody's happy. Or mechanical bull, you show up to a party, he's there for 4 hours, and I've been to events where not everybody was even able to ride, or because it's not getting enough throughput on the piece. And some of the stuff I rent out that's my favorite nowadays is like all my carnival games or the mini golf. High throughput, super fun. Nobody else has that stuff. We have one of the largest selection of games in Western New York. So
Nice.
it's fun.
That is pretty cool.
It's fun in games. Is what I do.
The mini golf is definitely cool because anybody could play mini golf. Your 80-year-old
The
grandmother
phone
could
parties
play.
are really what's the most fun to do, though. The phone parties are really what's
We're
fun.
gonna
Like,
we're gonna show a little clip of one of the phone parties that he throws. 'Cause-
bubbles,
Right here.
bubbles on the screen.
Yeah, because I actually have only seen it once, and it was at the fair
Yeah.
when you did it there. You had didn't you have like 2 phone parties going? Not the fair, the
what?
Music
Oh.
is Arts.
Oh yeah.
Did you have 1 or 2? You had 2 going, right?
Yeah, we had 2. We've done a bunch of music guitars since I've started over there for 5 years.
It's so cool. Like,
But we do
it's so-
all
people
the
love it.
schools, and churches.
And you
so-
play the music. Don't you create the playlist yourself for the foam parties?
Music arts is easy. There's music everywhere. There's like over 20 different stages and
Yeah, yeah.
like
Yeah, but you bring
hundreds
a
of bands,
speaker.
so I don't have to do. I don't not music is arts, so it's easy. But yeah, yes, if you order my services, I will bring speaker.
You curate playlists based off of who it's for.
I have a bunch of playlists
I
on
know
there
you got
too.
playlists for like the kids.
I made the most fire kids playlist in the middle of winter.
I know you did.
In the
I
middle of
remember you
winter, I
showing
was
me
like,
it.
yo, I want it to be summer.
Yeah.
And I was just like, yo, and it's got Baby Shark in it, all that. Like,
Yeah, but it's like Baby Shark, like dubstep kid version dubstep. Like it's sick.
I don't
really
know why I
is.
went so hard. It was fun.
It's cool, man. Like the kids would love that, bro.
Yeah.
Like,
Oh, that's cool.
you know,
I don't want
Yeah.
my guys playing Fetty Wap or
Fetty Wap.
Yeah.
I don't think anyone listens to Fetty Wap anymore.
That's
bro.
like a whole viral
Listen,
thing going
speak
on
for
right now. You don't
yourself,
know
Yeah,
what's
okay?
going on.
I know. I did notice
Listen,
that.
okay.
Oh,
Hey,
yeah. You're
speak for
jealous.
yourself.
Not freaking real rapper.
I'm still in the shower by myself.
And I'll just gouge my eye out and I'll become a real rapper.
I'm still literally in the shower singing to myself. I want you to be mine again, baby.
Yeah! Let's go. Sign us up.
I'll add auto tune to that clip.
So Justin, when did you start Just in Case Party Rentals?
6 years ago.
6 years ago?
Yeah.
Okay. What was the most like difficult thing for you to overcome when you came to like getting to where you are now with the business? Like, what was the biggest obstacle you had to get through?
It's a good question.
I don't know. I just take every day by day, like, and just, you know what I mean? I never really, any of the problems, I fix it. I find a way to fix it. I've never had any, like, catastrophic things, you know what I mean? I've had mishaps. Just, you know, you can give a full refund, apologize, offer them a new rental or something, but, like.
I think he means like starting up the business to get it to where it's at, you know, like.
Well, I guess that kind
No,
of.
I've always just been completely amazing and good at what I do.
Yeah, but you've had you've definitely had instances. I'm trying to think of something because
No, dude, starting a
like-
business sucks, dude. Like, it's just all, every day, shit happens.
yeah.
Fix it. Don't cry about it. The more time there's no crying in business. You don't have time.
So you're not even
Yeah.
thinking of
Like-
you don't have something that you could tell us.
I can
that,
tell you a
like-
bunch of things that I'm working on now, but I don't work on, like, I don't worry about my past problems and mistakes or anything like that, or stuff that I like could have been doing. You know what I mean? Because it's at the end of the day, my whole thing is I know what a multi-million-dollar company operates and looks like, and I didn't have that much money to start one of those right off the bat. Nor did I have the customer base to do it, nor would I have the customer base to do it without buying the company that already has that. Because it takes time to grow your business.
Right.
And, you know what I mean? Not only that, like, even if I had all the supplies, I don't have all the employees and they're trained. So I knew it was going to take time to get to where I'm at. And I've already done better than what most people do in other markets. And on top of doing that, I do the online stuff and education stuff. So it's like crazy. So
you
yeah,
don't
so I have,
you
yeah,
don't
I
even
have,
pay attention to the obstacles because
yeah, I just see like, oh, it's something.
there's plenty of obstacles that you've gone through. It's just like there's none that are like
Buy a lot-
specific
buy a lot
that
of
you
crap,
really
make
think
people,
about.
Make people, no, man, it's
Yeah.
like just learning. Everything's a learning thing. I learn every day. I don't have a problem learning. So like obstacles, I'm very like I am not afraid of anything except for heights.
Big guys
I'm
like,
going to plane though.
big guys like us don't deserve. We don't
I
belong
know
up
where
high
my stomach
on
feels.
things.
No, I was born and raised in the carnival. I was born and raised.
Yeah, it's Sister's Hospital.
No, it's-
I know.
So I was what'd you
You
call
had
it?
your f***ing foreskin chopped off in
When you were
Sister's
2
Hospital.
months old,
Nah.
you were in the Gulf of
Yeah, exactly.
America.
Oh, so the reason I have a fear of heights is so I was in the carnival and like I'd go on the Ferris wheel. I was able to go. I went on everything. I went on everything for free. I grew up like in Disney World. A shittier version is I was on the Ferris wheel and a bunch of college kids. Like I didn't get to go by myself. I had to go with other people. And a bunch of college kids started opening the Ferris wheel and started swinging the things at the top. Instantly, oh, I'm afraid of heights now.
Wait, what do you mean they started?
They opened the doors and just started swinging the thing back and forth. But the doors were slightly open. Nobody's gonna go
Oh,
out.
like your door was open. Like the door on your
Ferris wheel. Yeah,
Ferris wheel.
the adults opened it. These high school kids opened it and started swinging the cart while I was on it with them.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, instant fear of heights. Like, yeah. I'll go on a plane and all that stuff, but
it sucks, bro, because you're a big guy, so you're immediately thinking like, if they swing it hard enough, I would think the same way. I'd be like, this could not.
Nah,
go,
bro,
this
I'm
might
happy
not go
I'm
well.
fat. I'm gonna get extra large and not go out that door.
What do you mean?
I'm gonna be
Just-
big.
Oh, I know what you mean. Like, you're not gonna like, some
Yeah,
small
you get me
skinny
out.
guy. He's flying right through that shit.
Yeah, no, I was even
But
more
even
safe
just like
with that.
swinging it
No,
around while
I
you're
didn't
on it,
like
bro.
that.
Like
It
I'd be
was-
worried about that shit falling, like
I was
falling
young
off the hinge.
and impressionable, and it was not nice.
We're gonna clip the out of that.
Oh yeah, send that to my priest too.
You don't have a priest. You should start praying more.
Listen,
You probably got a church right down the street from you too.
oh yeah,
You should start going.
listen.
You need
I-
God
I-
and Jesus.
listen. God loves me.
Good. I'm glad. I am. I'm very glad of that. I'm happy that you think that.
I'm happy you think that. you sinner.
No, I've been more in touch with God these days. But we ain't gonna get into that.
Was it no comment?
Lately. Okay. All right.
Yeah.
Next. All right. So we understand how you got into the party rental business.
Right.
He doesn't have any obstacles apparently.
Right.
There's mad obstacles. That's not what I said. There's obstacles every fucking day. You don't pay attention to them.
I was just gonna say you said that there are obstacles every day. There's not one specific one that you could sit here and be like, oh my god, this happened. It was crazy. But
It's just
because I know you've ran into some shit with employees, but we don't even got to talk about that either.
employees are employees. Yeah, they've messed up box trucks. They've you know what I mean. They've freaking just not done their work. You know what I mean. Learning overtime. There's all kinds of crazy stuff in business.
Stealing
but it's like,
hours.
But yeah, like just. What do you want? You know what I mean? I don't dwell on that stuff. I don't.
Nah,
It took me all this time to even start thinking about it. I guess you know what I mean. Because like I said, those are just all those are big in maybe your mind, but it's all just like, oh, I gotta deal with it. Okay, what processes can I put in place so that doesn't happen again? Okay, cool. Check down to the next.
Boom.
Yeah.
Perfect.
All right.
That's a good way to answer the question.
So you're,
At least you answered it.
obviously we've all,
I
the
was
people on the
born-
camera, you guys here.
All right.
So
I'm about to leave my house.
So nobody, you
Your
guys
mom's
don't know
house?
this, but all three of us have known each other for a long time, over 10 years.
Well, I haven't known Justin that long.
Well,
I
okay,
met Justin in 2019.
I've known
Okay.
him before
But you guys have
known
known
him.
each
I've
other.
known Justin for a
And
long
I've known
time.
Dave. I've known Dave probably, we're about 10 years.
Yeah.
And then, but you guys have known each other even longer because
Yeah.
you guys worked together when you were young.
Yeah.
At what? What was it?
So what I was gonna get to that is obviously we're the Buffalo Experience podcast. I wanted to ask like if you're a Buffalo native, what's your favorite thing about Buffalo?
Oh my
Like what's your favorite,
He's going to bring up where he was born again.
I was gonna shout out the Sisters Hospital.
As soon as you said that, like, were you born in Buffalo? I'm like, here we go. Here we go again. Take 5.
Yeah. Listen, every time you talk to somebody that's from Buffalo, it's funny when you're not in Buffalo. You're like, yeah, I was born in Sisters. It's like, I don't know. That's why I thought it's funny.
Yeah, but Dave, where were you born?
I was born at Miller Fillmore Suburban.
Oh, yeah. It's a good hospital.
Dave's from the hood,
Yeah.
bro.
I said that on the first episode.
got lucky.
We brought it up, and I was like, that's a good hospital.
I only was born there because I guess my mom's doctor was there, and my mom was like, "Screw every other hospital around here. I want to go to this hospital."
Do they even have a maternity ward?
Yeah,
Yeah.
It's a good
small
hospital.
one, but yeah.
As I was gonna say, they got a maternity ward in the children's hospital because babies be having babies.
Jesus.
Yeah, I heard that. I was like, what the?
Yeah, that's
What do you mean babies be having babies? Are you
They
talking
have
about
a
like...
children's hospital.
Yeah,
with a
because like
maternity
12-year-olds and shit be having kids and
Yeah.
shit. Yeah, it's messed up.
yeah.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Oh yeah.
You know, you think 16 is young, and then you think about kids, getting pregnant at 13 and shit.
My grandmother got pregnant with my mom at 16.
Yeah.
Actually,
16
she
is
had
not even
my mom.
uncommon.
She gave birth to my mom at 16.
Yeah, that's wild. But
Yeah.
it was a little more common back then too, though. I feel like.
Yeah, that's true.
Because she was. Did she marry
that's
your
wild.
grandfather?
No,
Oh.
no. My grandmother got pregnant at 16, and
In the
obviously
carnival?
they weren't married. No, not.
I'm just kidding. That's just him.
By
This
a
is
carny?
Carney right here.
By a carny? Did he have all his teeth?
So
Your mom and dad.
he actually,
Mine.
so funny story. He actually found out that she was pregnant with my mom, and he joined the army and then dipped out pretty much. And I have still never seen the guy, even though I know kind of where he lives. But he's just like total piece
Can
of shit.
can we
so.
find out somebody from the Buffalo podcast that wants to go knock on your great grandfather's door?
I mean, we could. He lives on. Last I knew, he lived on Electric Avenue in Lackawanna.
Isn't that your grandfather though?
He is my grandfather.
grandfather,
yeah.
Yeah.
His grandfather.
Yeah. But
Yeah, let's go there. Let's
I've
go.
literally never
Let's go.
met the guy.
Let's go.
I've
This could be episode. What is it? This is 5.
5.
We do 6.
the only time
Episode
I've ever-
6. Let's interview your grandfather.
This guy literally won't talk to me. Like he won't talk to anybody.
Yeah.
He's like a
Make
he's
him.
like, he is like
Offer him money.
I don't think he would even take it. He
Offer
literally
him drugs.
he literally wouldn't even come to the door. He sent his lady to speak for him.
Really?
Yeah.
For what?
So
You went there? Or?
my mom
Oh yeah.
my mom
this
was
is
born
better
when
than
my
me.
grandmother was 16. My grandmother had to put my mom up for adoption, right? So fast forward about a year after I was born, my mom ended up finding my grandmother. And turns out my grandmother still has the name and number of my grandfather, my mother's father. But this guy is a spineless piece of shit and refuses to have any kind of communication with his family, refuses to have any kind of conversation, interaction at all with his child, his grandkids, literally anybody. I didn't even know the guy's name until I asked my grandma.
Yeah.
Never met him, except for one time where she had the information. So I'm like, okay, well, I'll go talk to him. And I showed up at the guy's doorstep, and me and my mom tried to talk to him through a screen when he was in the other room and refused to even get up out of his seat in a couch. And his lady came over and was like talking for him. And that was literally the only interaction I've ever had with my grandmother or grandfather.
Yeah, that's crazy.
So I still pretty much have never like met the guy because he wouldn't even get out of his seat in a dark room. Like,
Yeah.
I don't even know what he looks like.
This shit's dark.
I mean, if it makes you feel better, my mom's father
That's what it is.
died,
I don't,
and I still don't know what he looks. I never even seen a picture of him. So
That's.
I don't know if
it
it's
is what it
common.
is. I don't
know if it's common to just knock someone up and be like, oh well, don't care about that.
Well, my
Yeah.
dad's a piece of shit.
I met your dad.
Oh, did you? My dad's
Yeah.
wild. My dad's wild. He's fucking
yeah.
scumbag dope.
Yeah. So I don't know why we were talking about all that.
Because we all have daddy issues.
Yeah, I guess so.
Yeah. Well,
Grandpappy issues.
grandpappy issues.
We got I love my grandfather was a baller. You heard about him today.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, that's funny.
Yeah. So I guess
Come
I
on,
wanted to
questions.
get you, what about your other projects? Do you want to like plug anything else you got going on? Any of your businesses you want people to know about, or you want to just do like a quick shout out to, some of your projects?
I did this podcast because it's like, I don't think it's going to go anywhere. And I don't think anybody's going to see this stuff. So I felt like talking crap.
I
I
think
don't
we're-
think I need the shout out. anything because
I think some of these clips are gonna do very well on Instagram. Just saying.
I think Instagram's for chumps. I think. Well, what other controversial shit can I say?
Hold on, let's talk about
You
all
already
your
talked about
controversial
scrotum
opinions
soup,
then. So what, Justin? What do you think about anything really?
What do I think? What are my opinions?
I don't
Just
think he
talk,
gives a
Justin.
shit about anything.
Me, I care.
Not
I
about
care.
us though. You don't care about us.
I probably call you more than most people call you.
That doesn't mean shit.
I care.
You call me to tell me about what you're doing.
I ask you what you're doing.
No.
Yes, I do.
Nope.
Yes, I do.
No.
You're a dude. This dude sounds conceited. He's just obsessed about me. He freaking thinks that like I'm not calling him to check up on him.
You don't.
You're a scumbag.
You don't. You check up on yourself with me.
Yes. I remind him that my life's
Hey,
better
Adam.
than him.
Hey,
I just
Adam,
call
this
him.
is what I got going on.
Hey, Adam.
Hey, Adam.
What are you up to?
You'll never
oh,
believe
nothing
what-
because you do nothing.
You'll never
Oh, okay,
believe
well,
what,
this
I'm,
is
doing, Adam. You'll never
Dude,
believe what my
he can't
next
even
plan
He
is.
can't even get this podcast out of his mom's house.
It's not in his mouth.
I bought this house in 2021.
Listen.
My mom has not
It's
even
not-
bought a house yet.
This dude's a liar.
It's not in his mom's house. It's in the basement.
It's specifically.
I'm
in
sorry.
both of
It's not in the basement. It's in Motik's house.
You can believe everything
Thank
on the
you.
We're just
internet.
talking
We can
shit.
make anything look real.
Thank you. Dave's a good friend.
We can make anything look real.
Yeah.
Sometimes you gotta talk shit though. You know what I mean? You gotta.
Yeah, but it sucks when you have a friend that does it all the time.
Yeah, that's true.
I don't do shit. Dave, why you do that?
Because he's a fucking decent friend.
Is he?
Yeah.
For talking all that shit?
My brother. You're an acquaintance. No. We just end the friendship on the podcast.
Beware if you get invited on this podcast. This man invites you to like review wings that makes you buy your own wings.
No. Okay. No. No, you know why? Because Justin is a hungry man, okay?
I only eat once a day.
I'm not going to order a 10-piece for 3 men. Big men. Because Justin's going to be pissed
money.
if he only had fucking 6 wings to eat.
I could have threw him money. I would have
He
eaten
needs
other
a
food. I didn't even
20-piece.
want to eat wings. I ate pizza
He
3
needs a
times this week. That's
20-piece
the most Buffalo
large
thing I said.
pizza,
Bro, the most
fried
Buffalo thing.
cauliflower,
The most
fried mushrooms.
Bro, the most
fucking
Buffalo thing
mozzarella
I can
sticks.
say is I've eaten pizza 3 times in the past 3 fucking days. I didn't even want to buy. I didn't even want this shit. And then I'm like, oh well, I have to pay for it. I don't even want this. I would have ate it earlier.
You
I
didn't
didn't
even
eat
have
'cause
to
I
pay
thought-
for it. We literally bought you wings
I didn't even want. You got barbecue. You know,
and hot wings.
bro, listen.
You don't like hot
We
wings?
don't do barbecue wings from Lovejoy's. We do
Who's we?
barbecue.
They are barbecue.
Yeah, they are.
Okay, good.
They are.
That's the only
Alright,
way to do
alright,
it.
That's
You know- listen, that's-
I can respect that.
Listen,
I can respect that.
That's one thing we
you
can all
guys
agree
call them
on.
barbecue, so
Yeah, I know.
what the terminology you guys using?
But
It's
we can
pretty
all
much
agree
the
that
same thing.
you don't
One's
order.
on the grill, one hasn't.
Oh,
It's the same
You
sauce.
can leave. You think barbecue and barbecue are the same thing? What the
All right, I'm dipping out.
Damn.
You guys have a good
All right,
night.
we do
and-
not discuss food with this man.
Yo, they already told you that I'm the fattest guy in the podcast right now. So I
never said that.
you
You
fu-
started the episode off. Do I look fat?
do I?
I wasn't even on camera yet. You're like, do I look f***ing fat? You're like, your guys are calling Rich fat.
Listen, dude. That's what I'm saying. I work out. I'm a bodybuilder.
Motherfucker, the only thing you work out is your gums.
That's what I'm saying. My
You're fucking.
I want to say fucked up shit, but this is supposed to be the good at it.
Bro, at this point, just say it. Just say
I'm
it.
saying this is still
This
could
is
be
going
in.
into
This could
bloopers
be in.
anyways.
Oh,
Honestly, dude.
How long
No, honestly, it's not. It's
Do you
not.
have more
It's not
questions,
bloopers, dude. Because really, this is the episode.
this is the
We'll
episode.
get
It's
in, we'll
just-
get
it's-
into like the 2 minutes of serious stuff that we talked about
Yeah.
out of 1 hour and 22 seconds, or 1 hour and 22 minutes. We'll have about 5 minutes of good stuff to talk about you,
Yeah, we have a 10-minute
and then
interview
the
and
rest
just a
of it
bunch
is
of
just that
shit.
shit. The rest of it's just Justin's a piece of shit. They're gonna see it. No, but is there anything else that you had that you wanted to ask, Justin?
I think I asked him everything, and I got a decent answer, I think, for most of it.
We pretty much every question he answered. I was born as sisters.
Pretty much.
My mom and dad are carnies.
When I was 3 months old, I was
they
at the
conceived
Rose
me
Bowl.
on site at a carnival.
Yep.
So it is what it is, man. That's Justin.
Yeah, no,
man.
I got.
There's no more. There's no more. That's
I
just
asked you everything on there.
Yeah,
All
it was
right.
like what 10 questions, like thorough, like
Yep.
enough
It
questions
only
that
took
I even
an
asked you
hour and
more.
a half.
we barely talked about those questions. You talked about crackheads more than your party business.
Am I saying or am I saying beep? Keep the beep
It's
in.
just gonna be beep or beep.
The regular beep.
Dude, you're making it's making it so much harder.
Right.
I don't know. I don't know. I don't even know what the gonna make it on the cutting room floor or not. This episode, it's been a fun one among friends. Like, if any vibe that I think should be spread around this episode or like expressed in this episode is like we all love Buffalo. We're good friends that met each other in Buffalo. Buffalo's fucking cool. This podcast is cool. It's gonna go big places. Maybe we can do another one of these. And maybe we should go live. I'll do live Q&A with you. I don't care.
That would be cool.
That would be funny.
I don't know.
The goal is to go live, to be able to go live on TikTok too. So
Yeah.
we could do like TikTok, YouTube.
We
I
can
think
sell
ideally-
We gotta sell things on
Ideally, we
TikTok.
should literally
We gotta
each
set, like,
set
those
up
Asian
our own
chicks.
phone and
Bro, like
we'll all
Gary
go
Vee.
live on a different
Bro,
platform.
we'll have 20 phones like those Chinese chicks, bro. I'm telling you, they're selling mad stuff on TikTok.
Yeah.
Just look at Gary Vee. You know what I'm talking
No,
about?
I know
That's what I'm
exactly
saying.
what you're
Look,
talking
boom. Want to see this sweater? We'll show chicken wings from 20 different restaurants in 10 seconds.
I don't know what that has to do about the sweater, but
We'll sell sweaters. We'll sell chicken wings.
Wait.
We'll
yeah,
sell,
That
we'll
was
sell,
a mind.
oh my
That was
God.
an absolute mind.
Yeah.
You want this sweater? That is going on Instagram tomorrow. I'm not even gonna edit the episode. I'm just gonna go to that and be like, this is what they expect tomorrow or for Sunday. For real, that was so dumb. But
Oh.
you said you want this sweater, 20 chicken wings from 20 different restaurants.
He said, I'll try to. He said,
What?
you want this sweater? Here's a clip of 20 different chicken wings.
like I was trying to understand what you said.
Exactly.
It doesn't
Just
make
multiple,
sense.
just. I'm telling you, that's the future. Like, that's content.
That's the future.
What you just said, right?
Yeah, just literally just randomness. You just gotta go like, oh, show him a picture of a sweater from like some store. Then it's just 20 different chicken wings. Then it's just like a bed from Extreme Discount Mattress or something. And it's like,
This conversation is over.
Oh my God.
This is done.
All right, so I guess we'll.
Yeah. Listen, man, I'm Moteeks. This is the Buffalo Experience podcast.
And I'm rolling with Big Dave.
and it's been an experience.
No,
He's just in case.
No,
Yeah.
no. This shit.
He's just
This podcast.
with just in case.
this is Justin from Just In Case Party Rentals. We're out.
This podcast.
All right, we got to do a proper outro. Come on.
I'm rolling with Big Dave,
I'm Moteeks.
and this is the Buffalo Experience Podcast.
And I'm Justin Ferraccio, and it's been an experience. You.